In this video, we're going to look into 2025, where silver and gold might end up by the end of 2025. Look, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you folks. I don't know. All right? I talked to 25 to 30 coin shops the past couple weeks. I got a range of prices. Could it be right? Could it be dead right on? I don't know. I'm going to share that with you. I'm also going to share with you where we're at the inventory levels with the shop. The count's just about done for the year. We're waiting to 2 o'clock to close up at the shop. I'm going to go back and temper a little bit this afternoon and do the final count that's in our trays right now. And we got a kind of sad and heartbreaking story about somebody trying to sell, and we're going to let you know how we handled that situation at the end of the video. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all very much. Hey, this is the last day of December of 2024. December 31st, 2024. So tomorrow's the New Year's. Where will prices be in 2025? Again, I'm going to tell you folks, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to get to the numbers in 1 minute. Look, we got Trump coming into office in the middle of January. I think it's going to be a good thing for silver and gold. Trump says he wants to put tariffs on the foreign countries. That happens. That could be a good thing for silver and gold. That will drive up inflation with a lot of other stuff. No, this is not a video trying to pick on Trump, okay? I don't think we're going to see the inflation right off the bat. Remember, inflation takes several months before we really start seeing it out there. China's always said they're shipping us less goods. So that might really come, we might see that coming into effect February or March of 2025. I don't know, okay? If there's something that you folks need, you eat a lot of something that don't go bad, stock up. If your appliance is going bad, you might want to consider doing something pretty soon with that. Not financial advice. You know, we just don't know, and it stinks. Banks are in trouble, folks. That could be another key player in the silver and gold field come 2025. If we see one major bank go down, it don't really have to be a major bank. If we start seeing these localized banks going under, it could be a domino effect. And, you know, how much of these big banks can gobble up these small banks? Folks, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's a lot of debt out there. There's a lot of credit card debt out there. There's a lot of mortgage debt out there. There's a lot of car debt out there. Vehicle debt. This country's in debt. How we gonna pay for it all? I don't know. I don't think we're not gonna be able to. That's the truth right there. So are they gonna reevaluate the dollar? Or are they gonna say kick the can down the road, keep adding it up and keep adding it up into the bubble pops? Or are we gonna see a reset, and are they gonna go back onto the gold standard along with silver standard? Don't know. I mean, that is the thing we have. But we know, if we just go back to 1990, once again, if we go back to 1990, silver has, in gold, kept up with inflation. Maybe not so much silver. Silver should be a lot higher today. You know, silver should be well over $100 an ounce today. We know it's manipulated. That's coming to an end, folks. When? Could it happen in 2025? Yeah. Could it happen in 2026? More likely? That's what I'm thinking, all right? You know, what I'm thinking is, it could be really, you know, if we see some more banks fail, and keep an eye out in middle of March. That's where I'm looking at right now. End of February, middle of March, folks. I think we're going to see some trouble there. I mean, that's just my outlook. Don't mean it's going to happen. So again, don't make any financial decisions based on what I say, because nobody knows. All right, that's the key right there. But we know silver and gold. What we do know, Silver and gold had a good year in 2024. That I think we can mostly agree on. Let me know what you guys think. What you guys think in the comment section below, where you think silver and gold will end up at by the end of 2025. A year from now, December 31st, 2025, where do you think silver and gold will be at? Because I talked about 25 to 30 coin shops this past couple weeks and just writing their opinions down. I didn't write the name of the shops down. I just asked their opinion of what they think. So I'm going to let you guys see this right now. It's a wide range, so I want to be very, very clear. It's a wide range. Silver, coin shops are saying between $26 and $60 an ounce by the end of 2025. I think 26 is a little too low. I think silver is right at one of the lowest points we're going to see. Could it drop to 26? Could it drop to 25? Yeah. I mean, we're not that far off from that price point right now. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. Do I think 60 is too high? No, I think 60 could be within range in 2025. It depends. Are we going to see bank crashes? Are we going to see more inflation in 2025? Are we going to see more wars break out in 2025? If all three of those happen, silver could go really, really higher than $60 an ounce. So it depends on the facts of 2025 or what's going to happen. Of course, we can't predict the future. We can try to make our best guess what's going to happen. But I don't want to come on here and saying silver's going to do this, gold's going to do that. I'm trying to not make those videos. I can make predictions, but I will always cover my predictions of what I'm thinking. And I think 60 is not that far off. All right, that is what I'm saying. It's going to be just about double what it is now. Could it be double? Look, we're about 26% up, folks, in 2024 for silver now for the year. So could we see a double? Absolutely. We just have to see what plays out. Gold. The price range for gold was $2,300 to $3,200. I think it's going to fall somewhere in between that. I don't think we're going to see gold going down less than $2,300. We know the central banks are buying gold like crazy. China lied to us, folks. They were buying gold all along. They just didn't report it. So could we be missing gold? It's off the books, whatever the case may be. We've seen $2,800 gold this year. $3,200, I don't think that's out of the question higher. Could it go higher than 32? Again, absolutely. Could it go lower than 2,300? I'm going to have to say no. I don't think that's going to happen. Not with all the central bank buying right now. I don't see it going below $2,300 an ounce. That's just my prediction there. I kind of like these two ranges. Again, you folks have, your estimates, what you think. Put it in the comments, and let's just have some fun with that, because it's really a guessing game, and that's I was watching Andy Schectman on Liberty Finance last night. They had Bill Holt on. They had Alistair McLeod on it, and they all had different viewpoints. And, I like all three of them. I don't always agree with Bill Holter, though. I mean, that's okay, though. Nobody has to agree with me either. But, I do like his take on the 90%. I do like Andy's take on what he said last night. That's a good video to watch, folks, if you want to check that out from last night. And Alice McLeod, the guy is very knowledgeable what's going on. He's a banker. He's trying to warn people, and that's what's going on, folks. We have to listen to multiple people, just not one source. Because I can talk to 2 or 3 different local coin shops in my area, but I reached out to other coin shops to see what they're thinking. So don't have to take my word. Ask your local coin shops. If you have a local coin show, ask them what they're thinking. and put it all together. Have a little notepad, put it all together, and then make your own guess that way. So with that being said, I'm going to move on and talk about what's going on at the shop. At the end of the year, we have the inventory. So a lot of the stuff we don't have out today. It's the last of the year. We're closing early today to finish off the count. Today was not that busy at all. People getting ready for tonight for the ball to drop, the New Year's to come in, blah, blah, blah. And it's not that busy right now. And I don't think a lot of people have the money. But what took the cake this morning was, had a young girl, probably about a 30, 35 range. She brought in 5 rolls of Mercury dimes. And they were given to her by her grandfather. Grandfather's still alive. But the grandfather gave them about 2 years ago and say, I want you to hang on to these. And he explained silver, so she knows about silver and gold very, very well. She didn't forget about her rent, but she spent too much money at Christmas time. And she needed about $500. So she brought in five rolls, and so she wanted to sell them. And she wanted to sell them, but she didn't want to sell them. Let me put it that way. And so I asked her. I says, "Can you have the money by the end of January?" And I says, "If we do something like that, I can loan you the $500 on the 5 rolls." It's a loan, folks, so I'm not trying to rip her off. We're not trying to rip her off. We're not buying them directly from her. So we're not trying to take advantage of this situation. Because if she was going to sell them, we would be paying more. Let me just make that perfectly clear before anybody puts a comment like that in there. So how a loan works: we pay her $500. She pays us back 3% on top of that. And there's a $5 paperwork fee to go on top of that as well. So she would need to pay us $520 at the end of the month in January. And she will get her dimes she brought in with. So those go into a special bag with the paperwork, with her name on the bag, and they go into a special safe at the shop. And I said, you're going to get the same dimes back. We're going to count them, make sure they're 50 dimes in each roll, and we'll put them back in each roll for you, and we'll do the paperwork. It's a $5 paperwork fee, and there's a 3% fee to hold on to them as an interest payment. So it's gonna cost her $20. I said, if not, if you don't want to do it that way, you can sell them outright. We are paying 22.3 times face right now per dollar face. That is what we offered to her. We are only selling at 23.95 times face right now. Yes, we are a little bit higher on 90% silver right now. But the people are still buying it at that price. It's a little bit thing. We're going back and forth, folks. Yes, we were $22.75 just a few days ago. But we did raise it back up because the owner says, he says, I'd rather hang on to it, he says, if people are willing to pay that price, I'd rather hang on to it because we know it's going to be hard to get. So, yeah, if people want to buy it from us, that's fine. So what she did end up doing, folks, she took the loan offer. So we gave her the $500. So she's very well aware she needs to come in at the 31st and pay us $520. She gets her dimes back. And she says, that will work out better for me. She said, I will get paid middle of January, and I'll get paid at the end of January. And she says, if I come in early, is there any offset costs, to save me like $10 or something? I said, no, there's really not. Once this goes in the computer system, there's really nothing we can do about the fees. Now, we have done it in the past where people, to help people out, minus the paperwork fee, minus this if they need it for 2 or 3 days, but 2 weeks, no. There's really nothing we can take out of the system like that. I'm sure there's a way we could do it, but, the shop needs to make their money too. The owner needs to make his money as well. So it's not trying to, shock anybody, loan shock anybody. That's not a bad, really, take, you know, $20. You know, that's all the shop's going to make off the gosh darn thing. It's really not $20 because we still got to pay for the paper and stuff like that too, and the bag, and you know, we had to put them in a specialized bag, and it cost the shop $1.54 for the bag. So it's not making a full $20. It's and it's a storage fee. I mean, that's basically what it is. So, I mean, you know, shop's gonna make a little bit of money off of it, but not a lot. So she says, can I come in a few days earlier? I said, yeah, you can come in anywhere from, you know, the 2nd to the 31st. I says, if you don't pick them up by the 31st, then it becomes the shop's property, and we can just sell it outright after that. So she has a ticket number. She understands it. That's how it works, folks. Unfortunately, we have never had someone do a loan thing with us and not come and pick it up. To this date, we've started this earlier this year, and we have not had somebody that had not picked it up as of yet. There was a close call with one. We gave a person a couple extra days to come in and pick it up. So there was that one close call that the owner says, I'm going to give you 2 more days. If you don't come in, we're going to put it out on the floor to sell. So with that all being said, folks, Happy New Year. I thank you for watching. Please like, share this video out to everybody you know, because 2025 could be a crazy year, or it could be a heartbreaking year. We will see. We're going to keep you informed here, and I'll keep you updated what's going on in the shop. If you folks have any questions for me, my email is in the description of every single video. I thank you for watching, and to the next video. Coin Shop Chris is out.